Greetings and welcome to Theology, Geek, Fitness. I'm Jonathan Pritchett, and in this video, I want to talk about a few things and then offer a workout. So, when I lost all my weight and got into really good shape and got my health situation under control with my diet and my exercise regimen, I got a lot of people asking what I did and how I did it to get the weight off and to get in the best shape of my life, even in my 40s. And that went on to inspire several people that I know who have gone on to have similar transformations and have gotten their health and their fitness and their diets under control and have dramatically changed their life. However, there are other people out there, especially in the church, who need to do so, and they typically fall into two categories. The first category is the people who know they need to change but lack the self-discipline or the motivation and self-control and things like that, fruit of the spirit, to actually do something about it. And so this video is to help them. Or there's another category of people who probably know that they need to change, but they're unwilling to, and by golly, they can give you plenty of excuses. But before I get into the meat of that, I do want to give a little sermon because I'm, from a Baptist background, so I'm going to have a 3-point sermon here. Point number one is, if you've listened to any other discussions on this video channel, is that it's not a sin to be fat. It's not a sin. Being fat is a state, or being obese or morbidly obese, that is a state. It is not a sin. However, point number two is that there are things in one person's life that can cause them to be fat that are sinful, namely gluttony and sloth. Gluttony, we can say, one sure sign of gluttony is consuming more food, i.e. calories, than one needs in a day. That's a reasonable definition of gluttony, or at least application of it. And laziness is not expending all the calories that you have consumed. So yeah, for most people, not saying all, but for most people, being overweight or obese or morbidly obese is due to gluttony and sloth, things that of all the sins you will hear preachers rant and rave about, especially in Baptist churches, those don't get a whole lot of discussion. And when they do, people are needlessly offended rather than listening to the rebuke and the instruction to do better. And so the final point is, when it comes to excuses, just because you are busy, it doesn't mean you aren't lazy. We can find all sorts of things to busy ourselves. That doesn't mean that we're not lazy. Just because you go to work and then you do all of these other things outside of work to keep yourself busy doesn't mean that you are not lazy. A lot of lazy people can busy themselves doing all manner of things besides work. So those three things are important to remember. It's not a sin to be overweight. Most people are overweight because of sin, and just because you're busy doesn't mean you're not lazy. So what I've decided to do is create a workout for beginners who either know they want to change but don't know where to begin, or know they need to change but are unwilling to. It's time for you to do it. So I've called this workout program the SOMA Workout for Beginners, SOMA. What does SOMA stand for? Sitting on my ass. Because this is a workout that you can do almost entirely while sitting on your ass. So there you go, a total body workout that you can do 3 times a week, all while sitting on your ass. And for the sanctimonious Christian out there who's bothered that I said the word ass, just remember this: if it's in the King James Bible, it's a word you can say out loud. So before leaving a comment, you can just go on and pisseth off. In any case, I hope you found this video helpful, because you can do this entire workout, these 13 exercises, 15 exercises if you consider superhuman feats of strength like getting onto the floor and getting up off the floor without becoming seriously winded exercises. You can do this entirely while sitting on your ass at home. So I hope you found this helpful. Maybe not so much inspiring and motivational, but maybe it did. Sometimes different approaches work with different kinds of people. I appreciate you watching, and if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Click the like button if you liked this video. Click the dislike button if you didn't like this video. Either way, I don't much care. And consider becoming a patron if you'd like to see the content of this channel improve. All the money received from patrons will be reinvested into the channel. You can find that at patreon.com/theologygeekfitness. Till the next video, we'll see you next time. God bless.